Damn. Fuck. I wanted to do better. Oh wait, I'm still... Sorry. Kind of lost track for a second. But let's see. Okay. Toggle. Oh, these guys doing their tricks. Yep, it's this guy doing the immortal tricks, which I don't like. I don't like guys... Hello? YouTube and Twitch, by the way. Sorry, it's a late night. I'm wearing no shirt, and sorry about that because I'm kind of tired and forgot to put one on. Oh well, I'm just playing some. I was playing some Thug Pro, so I decided just to pop in real quick and upload a video real quick. Fuck, I hit the wrong buttons. Of me playing Thug Pro, which is one of my most favorite games of all time. And I actually found this watching another channel named Flippy. And I've been a huge fan of Tony Hawk, the Tony Hawk series of games, and I bought every single one all the way up to I bought every single one up to 4. What was the other one? The Underground series. I played every single Underground, all of them except for number 5. And the HD ones, I never got into those. I never really cared. There's no... I never, like... I played all the way up... And I did play number 8. Number 8, which was okay. I never used the amazing features of some of the things that were in it. Like the slow-mo feature. I never really played that game that much. It was mostly my cousins on the PS2. So it wasn't really like a big deal to me. I never saw like a cause. My favorite of all of them was American Wasteland, because I played that one to oblivion. It took me years to beat the game. I beat the game 4 years later after I picked it up. I was a really young kid when it came out, so I never was good at the game when it was that time, but recently I've started playing these games again and picking them up and playing through them just myself, not for anyone else's enjoyment other than my own. So it was just for fun for me to look down nostalgic lane. I've been watching skate videos, been playing some old skate games, and just really I played Skate when that game came, Skate 3, when I heard about the Skate series. I did play number 1 at a friend's house a couple times. I never really cared that much for it. I played it like a ton of times, but I never really cared. Like, I never tried to set high scores. I did it just for the fun combos and the old school way of playing this game. What you're seeing now is like Thug Pro, which is a game where they took the engine for the game and took it and worked with it. They basically revamped the whole series, so if anyone wants to play this game again, you can just pop online, get a bootleg copy, which honestly is how most people get this game, unless you want to get it for the PC, which costs you a ridiculous amount of money, because they never made too many PC copies of this game, and you can't really find them online that much. No, not ending this combo on that. And if you're wondering how I'm playing this, because my hands are down below, I'm playing on a controller, the Retro Bit 36, and I'll pull it up in a second once I'm done. I'm using this controller, which is RIP 8-bit do, or whatever it's called. It's like a fantastic controller used for the series, and it's really great. And what? Sorry about that. That was weird. Let me fix that for you guys. Yeah, that was very, very weird. Oh, there's the scores, but yeah, no, there we go. Yeah, I'll fix the borders eventually. Okay, what's going on now? Oh, man. Oh, there it goes. Fixed it. Just cable issues sometimes, that happens. I always enjoyed this game series more than the Skate series, because these ones are more creative. They're more fun. The Skate series is... I love the game. It got fun over the years, and it was a great series. But for all reasons, I never really cared for the people in it. Like, in this, it's like, yeah, it's Tony Hawk, and like, yeah, he's become a skate legend due to the series and what he's done for the skate industry. Like, holy crap. But, like, basically, Tony Hawk is now, like, he's an old dude. His son is an amazing skateboarder. His son is, like, doing what his father did and able to do crazy tricks. But that's just due to the environment he's in. But he's such a good skater. I don't know what that was when I was, like, very into skating. My family is, like, my brother is a huge skateboarder. God, I'm, like, terrible with the terms now, because I haven't skated in years. I keep a skateboard around just to get around places and do just normal things. I don't use it for crazy things except for, like, bombing hills. And I use everyday boards, and I build them, like, I took... I don't know, a penny board with very loose trucks. When I told my friend to tighten his trucks, he said, I tighten them. And I took his penny board, and I took it down the hill. It was the dumbest mistake of my life. Let me repeat that. Never take a penny board, a complete penny board, ones with good bearings. The good ones, like the $300, $400, $500 ones with high resolution bearings and very loose trucks, because those things are the scariest motherfucking things in the universe. Holy shit, the amount of times I thought I was going to die during that hill drop. Fuck. Like, shit, it was terrifying. Like, to this day, I am still terrified of taking a penny board down a hill. I'm not afraid to do it for money. If someone bets me money to do it, I'll totally be down to do it. But for right now, nope. Not worth it. Not worth just doing it to do it unless I'm getting paid for it in some way, shape, or form. Because fuck that shit. That is no fun. It's like this game is a nostalgic trip to me, and it's so fun. The arcade, I want to make an arcade game just with Thug Pro, like using like something Thug Pro related or something like to boost it, and make like an old school one of this game. Like, yeah, as you see the game transmissions, I'm not hosting this at all. This is actually just some person. And what I want to do is make a game just like my dream job, in a sense, would be to create a new and advanced Tony Hawk Pro Skater series. Something that took the number 4 aspect and like took the game quality of this and improved like the graphics. Like, this thing, if you can tell, it looks super dated to today's like graphical standpoint, but I'm like, I enjoy the creativeness of it, and it looks great to me and like fellow like people that grew up with like I played from the NES to PS4, PS3, PC, Xbox Ones nowadays. And I've heard everything. I've heard great things about the gaming industry, and I have a neighbor, or my girlfriend's little brother, who picked up a game and told me it sucked due to the graphics. In that moment right there, I was super mad because a game's graphics, like number 5 for instance of the Skate series, one of the worst games in the fucking franchise, hands down. It killed the franchise. I would totally be down to pick up a different company who loved the Skate franchise and went through their dream project of making a new Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Like, this game, hands down, I have no idea where any of the forums, the subreddits, like any of this, and I've seen a couple of them. I don't know how to support these guys in any way. And I'm broke right now. I'm literally at the last leg of my luck. And there's new things implemented every day. And it's so insane to me. But, like, this game is so good. And it's like, this is just using an engine that pre-exists. Like, me, as a fun little project, I would take, like, the trick engine from this. Like, how skaters, like, grind and kick flip and hard flip and double kick flip. I would take all of that and implement it into, like, the Unreal Engine and make, like, a graphic overhaul, like, HD versions of all the characters, and make it a good game. Like, I didn't care, like, just make new maps, like, make easy access, like, custom maps, make it to where people could create an online map, like Team Fortress 2, for instance, where you join a match, you download the map, and from downloading the map, you get to play that map. If it's insane, crazy, colorful, server has special engines to run on it and stuff, fine by me. The more you do, the more you do. But, like, God forbid if someone took this game and completely redid it in the Unreal Engine. My God, they would be a living legend for it. And I would totally be down to do it. It's just the one problem I see is the Create-A-Skater. That's the only problem I see with it. But, like, for instance, I really don't care. I would try to make it work any means necessary. To be able to create a skater in any way, shape, or form, I would have to go online and probably find, like you can download it, find a Unreal Engine, create a character, like, T-pose it to the right forms, shape, size, and the board fits their exact size, matches everything to them. Even though in, like, real life, most people choose their board size in real life, and in this game you can't really change your board size and that sort of thing, which is kind of annoying sometimes. But, like, in real life, like me, I don't skate, but I bomb hills, so people think, oh, the bigger the deck for bombing a hill, longboards are great for it. I took a child skateboard, one of those child little ones you get for like $3, took a tool to it, put real trucks, real wheels, and red bear. I don't remember the wheels. They were my brother's old wheels he gave me, and I was just going to use it for this build, and I used them and made essentially a tiny skateboard. I've seen a couple people put them together, and I still have the board, and I put that together 4 years ago. My brother's done some tricks on it. Don't get me wrong. I've seen him kickflip my board just for fun. and surprisingly land it by the luck of fucking who knows how. But it's like insane to me, and the fun of this. And if you can't tell, it's late as shit right now. Like, it's 10 o'clock at night for where I'm at. I live, and fuck. And I'm not, if as you see the scores, it's like, I am not, if you think I'm horrible at this game for the scores I'm getting, I'm not bad at this game. I am not horrible at this game. I've beaten every skate game except the ones I haven't played. I literally sat down on my cousin's couch one time and beat Pro Skater 8 for him because he wanted everything in the game. So I sat down and did that for him. Took me 3 hours. 3 hours straight. Because he already did some of it. He just wasn't, like, he's much better at this game series than I am. And well, I don't know anymore because I've played so many skate games. Like, these were competitions in my household. Not even, like, fun, like, little rivalries. I can't speak today. Or ever. Or usual. I don't know. But we would go every day into this game. Like, every single day. Tim, who's a friend of mine, who's basically like an uncle to me since childhood, used to work at a skate ranch. My dad used to skateboard like crazy. I've seen my dad like double kickflip a skateboard first try, and I'm like, he doesn't skate because he fucked up his wrist and he's done some shit to his body, but he does construction, so it's kind of like weird. But I care for it. I love my father. He and me, I grew up caring about skateboarding, like the sport, and making your own skateboards. I've seen a couple things online of skateboarders, and I've loved like watching skate videos. One of my favorite videos I got onto recently, or about 2 years ago, was Braille Army. I got onto them and watched them like crazy. I skate just around places and just in general just skate. But like for real things, I was never like professional good. I was never, fuck, I can do triple hard flip, kick flip, I don't know, triple kick flip, double hard flip. I've never seen that before. But I've then got onto Revive. I've seen Revive skateboards, and that's a video I literally have paused right across the screen. Like, here, I'll show you. Literally, Andy Shock from Revive Skateboards. I'm not kidding. I literally have a video paused, and I've been watching it all day today. Because they're just fun dudes who care about skateboarding, and honestly, I like that. My brother, who I love him dearly, but he wants to become a pro skateboarder, and he doesn't want to show his videos because he thinks he sucks. And honest to God, I don't think he sucks. He's really good. I've seen him like no slide, cook it, grind, like some handrails, and he's like, he knows he's not like good, but he can get sponsored, and I'm totally down to like record videos for him and capture footage. I've done it before where he's tried to get sponsored, and I could totally help him with it, but he's so anti like skateboarding it, or so anti showing people his skateboarding, and just me showing him the footage of that, oh my god, like if I took some good footage of him doing like a 5-stair. I've seen him jump a 5-stair into a grind. I don't remember what grind. I think it was actually a no slide, but I think I've seen him try it and get like really good landing on it. And it's like, I'm like, I'm not good at skateboarding, but I know all the basics of it. Like, I seriously know how to ollie. It's just my body won't do it. I've literally tried 1,000 times, and I can't get an ollie. But my body won't do it. And I've tried for a year straight one time. Like, when I was little. I ollied every day, and I just couldn't get it. So I built boards instead for speed because I became one of the fastest people. I wanted, like, downhill racing and those types of things. I see those guys go down hills and they're going slow to me because I used to build skateboards, and I would build them with, like, very soft, spongy wheels. Like, I think I got freestyle wheels in my skateboard with a pool deck. I don't even know what deck it is, with just normal generic grip tape. And now that I've seen, like, these skateboard builds, like, my next skateboard build I'm going to try to find a local skate shop near me and go see if they carry Revive skateboards, because I like their style. I'm a huge fucking nerd. So seeing their stuff, like, everywhere would be, like, knowing I helped them out by, like, me just watching their videos helps them out by getting ad revenue, by view counts. And I know it's like YouTube adpocalypse is over, but it's like some shit like that. Fuck. And it's really hard to get, like, focused on. But it's like it's like I've always wanted to do some Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. I've been wanting to do that since I was 10, and I wanted to get my family into it, but no one really in my family that's here in California, or yeah, I live in California, big whoop, because doesn't care. Like, they're not those types of people. They're nerds. Don't get me wrong. My family's a bunch of nerds, but they're skate nerds. They're video game nerds. They're Dragon Ball Z nerds. They're not, or maybe they are. Maybe they would be down to play, but to be honest, I don't really know. I'll hopefully figure it out eventually if they are. Yeah. Also, if you think I'm really bad at this game because of the scores I'm getting, I recommend you try talking to a person and playing a game, or talking to even a camera. Like my little webcam here, who I've straightened out 10 fucking times just normally before streaming. And I wasn't even planning on streaming this. I was sitting here just playing my game, enjoying my one lazy day ever. Like, this is supposed to be my lazy day of ever. I asked for it. Everyone gave it to me. I drove. All I had to do was run one errand today. Tomorrow, I got college stuff. I got skateboarding things I want to do, things I enjoy doing. There's things I love doing that I don't get to do anymore. Like, sit down and play a video game nowadays. And I just quit my Stater Brothers job, which I love. Stater Brothers is not a horrible brand. Stater Brothers in itself, I will say this, is not a horrible company. My manager, on the other hand, who I am not afraid to name out, who's a fucking cunt bag, literally has driven either some of the best employees I have ever met in history of working. Like, I've worked crazy jobs. My family runs a business where craziness is normal. And it's an everyday thing. They don't compare to how horrible Maurice was. My great-grandmother is in the hospital dying. Fucking dying. Like, kidneys are being filled with blood. Like, they're pumping it out of her constantly. She can barely breathe because of that. 3 broken ribs. Heart problems. Can't walk. stroke, and multiple other things. And it took me about 6 months to go through and get it, like fight to go see my great grandmother. And I literally had to demand it by what people? I had to go through HR, and Maurice miraculously wouldn't give me the vacation time of a week. All I wanted was a week. A week. A motherfucking week. Just to go see my grandma. My great grandmother. Before she died. And he wouldn't give it to me until then. And the worst part of it was, he was on motherfucking vacation. He leaves for a 3-month vacation period. I'm not fucking kidding you. He leaves for a 3-month vacation with his family to just go do shit. And it was out of the blue. He literally didn't tell anyone he was doing that except for 2 people. And I found out about it later on that month and told the entire fucking store. And everyone in the store hates him. Hates him with a passion. He literally can kill a whole store's mood. When Maurice is not there and Kevin isn't there, like the main managers go home. Like, I used to go work the store, late night shift, morning shift. Morning shift. No one likes working not morning shift, late night shifts, closing shift. The shift you don't want to work. And the funniest part was, I enjoyed it. I didn't have to deal with the managers. And I got to close the store and help make sure night crew was okay and got paid extra hours for doing it. I get bumped to GM. I wanted GM shift because I was tired of night shift, because I'm like, okay, yeah, night shift is good and all, and I'm getting great pay, but I want to just lift stuff and just lift waters, do stuff most people do the normal routine, maybe do some liquor, move liquor around, like a little bit, not as much as I fucking was forced to, because oh my fucking god, he forced me for literal days to fucking just sit there and just do the fucking liquor all night long. And he sits and wine all night long. And the worst fucking part of it is, Stater Brothers doesn't make that much money off of wine. We make it more on dog food. No joke. That's an actual thing. We make more money in Stater Brothers in dog food than wine. And I know because the amount of times I looked at the price of the wine and looked at the price of the dog food, and I used to night crew restock fucking Stater Brothers shit. Holy shit. Fuck it. I don't even care. It was horrible. It was the first time I was there was great. The job was great when I started. Night crew position would have been nice if I asked for it. And I never asked for it. I never asked for a night crew position. I never asked for it. And he would constantly belittle me, treat everyone like shit, think he's the smug fucking best person in the world. I'm not fucking joking you. And he would constantly, and I mean, oh my god, he would constantly fuck up. And he's bipolar too. So you don't know if he's happy or sad when you're getting in there, because he just, 1 minute, literally this was back to back one day. One day, I got to the store and I didn't have my tie, which came in early to get a new tie because I lost my other one, which I found the next 3 days. Literally that same day, and he yelled at me like constantly, you came in no tie prepared, blah blah blah. yada yada yada, yells, feels like he's cussing you out because he's saying he's better than you in every way. And then now they're getting, and then he doesn't show up with his vest one day and says, "Oh, I burnt it." Just one day, just, "Oh yeah, I don't have that anymore. I burned it." No, you fucking didn't. What? Like, no, you don't simply just fucking burn your whole vest. Like, just shut the fuck up. You're not cool. You're really not, dude. It's so fucking annoying when you think you're cool. And he thinks he's a smug bitch. And the worst part was, he's married and has 2 kids. And I know people who literally were flirted on by him. And they were disgusted by it. Like, disgusted by it. Like, it was wrong. And he literally, in his office, the only people he gets in his office nowadays to work the paperwork is girls. He only gets girls to do the paperwork. I'm not fucking kidding either. That's an actual thing at that Stater Brothers. And it's fucking disgusting. And I feel bad for any girl that's in there, and they don't even know what's happening. I knew it, and I felt bad, and I wanted to go through the system and fucking do shit and help out. But I got so fed up with the whole union system. Like, they're supposed to try to help you, and it takes them so long to answer your fucking calls and answer anything and do anything because your boss is on fucking vacation, when they should call him up and be a fucking adult about it. Sorry, this has mostly become a rant at this point, but it had to be said. And with this kind of rant on shitty Stater Bros, Stater Bro, welcome to Stater Bros. How may we fuck you over today? Hey. Yeah, well, thank you for watching. I'm going to end this video here. And I hope you enjoyed. I know this thing, I may have gone on a bit of rant, but thank you for just sitting and watching this dumb video of me ranting on about shitty Stater Brothers, shitty manager. But hope you enjoyed. Thank you. And have a wonderful night.